Here we go. Setting up your meeting for Facebook Live.
Boom, boom, boom. Straight like Facebook.
Done. Here we go.
Boom, boom.
Over. Here we go. Fingers crossed. Are we live? Are we live? We're live. Oh my goodness. Big welcome everyone to the Angel Party with Kris Meredith. Welcome, Kris.
Hey, thank you very much. So exciting. We've been speaking about this. I know. Can we do a clink? Ching, ching. Cheers. Oh, I love it. We've been speaking about this for so long, Beverley, haven't we?
I know. I have been going on about it, and eventually I invited you.
Yeah, you did. Did lovely.
I did. So big welcome. It takes a few minutes for everyone to kind of get notified and come along. So first of all, I'd just like to introduce you properly, Kris, which we will do in a minute. I'd like to say big thank you for everyone coming live and replay to the Angel Party. Share with your friends if you want to. So today's Angel Party, let's see if we can see this coming up nicely on the Facebook page. I might just refresh mine and just check it's coming up live. Is it all coming up live?
Yes, it is lovely. We've got Kris Morgan said hi. So hi, Kris.
Hi, Kris. It's gorgeous to see you. Let's just see. Oh, good. You can perhaps read the comments today, Kris. That'd be amazing. So can you all see and hear us okay? We'll get started for the Angel Party in a couple of minutes.
Woo, woo, woo.
Going to introduce Kris properly in just a second. Here we are. It's working.
Yay.
I'm going to get the comments up.
You're doing better than the other day, Bev. I can tell you that.
Oh gosh, we thought we'd come along and just tell you all about we were going to do an Angel Party for you. So cheers, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Hey, cheers. Thank you for joining.
Kris. Yeah, thank you for joining, everyone. So please say hello. That would be amazing. So what inspired today's Angel Party? Oh, it's going loud on my iPhone here. Let me just take the volume off there. So we decided to do the Angel Party to celebrate 4.4k likes on my Beverley Densham Angel page. Thank you.
Amazing. Congrats.
Get a drink, everyone. This is fizzy elderflower.
Love elderflower. Love it.
Ooh.
This is just orange juice, chilled orange juice.
Oh, lovely. Cheers.
We're living the life, Bev. We're living the life.
We are living the life with an Angel Party. So we've never been to an Angel Party before, so we thought we'd create one. And the other inspiration of the Angel Party today as well was that this is the final day of I Talk to Angels 21 days of meditation. And then I kept getting this strong guidance come in to say, please say hi, everybody. I got this strong guidance come in regularly, just random times. Invite Kris Meredith to this Angel Party to celebrate all these lovely things together. So I'd love to all now introduce you to the lovely Kris. Kris is a spiritual broadcaster as seen on Psychic Today, and he has a wonderful YouTube show, Keep It Spiritual, which is also a podcast too. So what we thought we'd do with you today, so big welcome, Kris.
Thank you very much. A pleasure to be here as well. And of course, everyone that's watching this, connecting with this as well, it's a joy to uplift myself, you, Bev, and of course, everyone that's watching, because we've never been to an Angel Party before. No. I'm sure many people watching this have never been to an Angel Party.
No.
So we're kind of making history right here, aren't we?
Yeah, history.
Angels, so into that. Everyone else, make sure you get yourself, maybe I would say it's probably that's 1 o'clock. You can have an alcoholic drink if you want to.
Maybe. No, not alcoholic today. You can do that later.
Orange juice is good enough for now. Cheers, everyone.
Or elderflower, whatever you like. Just go for it. Because everyone's all over the world, aren't they? So different time zones, So whatever you like to bring along. I brought on a weird combination. So we are going to meditate today. We are going to get very calm as well.
Mm-hmm.
I brought water as well. It's been a bit of a concoction. And I brought tea.
Are you going to go through the stages?
I don't think so. I think I'm just going to stick to the elderflower water. So what we're going to do for you today in the Angel Party is I'm going to have a chat to Kris about his angel story and inspire you a bit with that and see what he has to say about angels in a moment. And also Kris, I said, Kris, what should we do in this Angel Party? And you suggested it'd be really nice for everyone to share their angel experiences.
It really would be. And I think, that's so lovely because, we can talk about ours, but I always think, hearing the people that are watching their experiences, no matter how small, you don't have to have seen, a massive angel in front of you. Even, those feelings of your angels, touching you, or that connection you've got with your guardian angel. I think it would just be lovely to hear other people's stories from them as well.
Yeah, so we'd like you to do that. So in a bit, we're going to get you to share your angel experiences in different types of experiences you've had with the angels, and we're going to read them out because we want to. We're also we're going to meditate and connect in with the angels, and then we will see which is the best page to read today for my talk to angels. And we've got Kris here, so you can do the honours today and read it today. Yeah, don't have to hear boring old me reading it. Or not sparkly me today. You've got sparkly Kris to read.
There you go. I don't know if Facebook will be able to handle the sparkleness of today.
No, I'm not sure. I've got a sparkly jumpsuit on today. Look at, and the glitter all falls off. It's like being a fairy, glitter dropping it everywhere. So the angels are saying, let's start the first bit. So then we're going to meditate, and then we'll get everyone to receive some beautiful personal guidance from the angels today. And we'll do that with I Talk to Angels and maybe a card or two.
Yes, that'll be lovely. Just before we do, Bev, as well, just a quick shout out because loads of people have said hi. So we've got the lovely Maureen Reevy says hi, Bev and Kris. Chris Morgan there says lovely to see you both. Samantha Gregory, hello to you both. We've got Carol right there says hi, lovely. So to finally catch you live. And then also we've got Chris Morgan that says she's seen some of my videos. So thank you for that, Kris. And remember, share this as well to all your friends, family, everyone, because it's all about upliftment. It's Friday, the energy has been a bit heavy this week as well. So, we really want to bring the upliftment to as many people as we possibly can.
Yeah, we do. And just when we met up before coming to see you all for the angel party today, I had a brilliant, amazing morning with mindfulness, Pilates, and recorded 2 amazing podcasts. My mum's a special guest on my podcast.
I love it. You talk about your mum all the time on your podcast. That's what, I always love. So it'd be great to hear her finally on the podcast.
I know, it's really funny. And then I've been teaching mindfulness after Pilates, and then I had a meeting, and then it's like, oh God, I've got 20 minutes. I've got to be here and see Kris. So before we saw you today, we both did a quick meditation together, didn't we?
We did. Because, we're both living life. You've had a fast morning. My morning's been okay this morning. So it's just to kind of, center ourselves. Yeah, it's been okay. Disappointing news this morning. But, it is what it is. We do what we do. But, in times like this, Beverley, for me, that's why I'm so glad that, I do have that connection and that belief, within angels, because it is the hard times, especially when, it helps get me through.
Yeah, exactly. So, Kris, tell us, how did you get into angels?
It's always been there for me. Always been there. I mean, I don't know. I can't pinpoint the actual moment. For me, kind of my spiritual journey started going to spiritual churches when I was about 15, 16, and everyone else were going out and getting drunk on a Friday night. I was going to a local spiritual church, as you do. But for me, that's what kind of my first kind of entrance into the spiritual arena, and started meditating and, quite religiously as well. I used to do about 4 times a week, and I used to drink honey and lemon and was really on it big time. But for me, that was my first time kind of opening up. And then from that, I kind of opened up so far where I used to see things and people would wake me up in my bedroom, and I'd get a bit scared and then close down, and then life would take over. But then I'm always drawn back. It's always kind of come back to like the spiritual, the angel side. And like later on in my life, I mean, I've always prayed from being 10, 11. I'm not a religious person like at all, but I've always believed in angels. So if there's anything, in my life, it was a job I went for, and I really, really wanted it, before I go to bed, I'd be like, please, let me get the job, and not really knowing what I'm kind of praying to. But as I've got older, I've known that has been, my angels, my guardian angel. And for me, when I was probably about 17, I always remember I wasn't dreaming, but it was like I was lifted out of my body and I was completely immersed in golden light. Now, I'll always remember this moment because for me, that was completely angelic, completely beautiful. And it was like a blessing for me, for whatever reason. And, you know, just in my bedroom when I was like 15, 16, like what? But I've never forgot that moment, like at all. And from that, I really, really believe that's where my kind of love affair, that's where my connection properly started with angels. And, you know, like everyone, life, you know, takes you where it's going to take you. But having that kind of faith within angels every single day, you know, it helps me get through many trials, many tribulations. But through meditation, that's where I've always connected. And when you do call your angels in and you feel I always feel tickles on my face. I feel like, you know, people are playing with my hair. I get tickles on my nose, you know, things like that. For me, I feel, you know, some people can see, some people can hear as well. And, you know, for me, that's just my way. But I know as soon as you go into that space and you see your colors and bits and bobs and you call, you know, your guardian angel in, you feel things. And I always think, you know, some people are like, oh, it's a load of rubbish, you know, all this stuff, but you would never lie to yourself. Why would you lie to yourself? You never would. So for me, it's always that constant kind of companion that I know, you know, my angels and my guardian angel are always with me and 24/7. And I do think if you just ask them to take, you know, if you're going through a hard time or you're really dealing with it, you know, you just ask them, you know, please help me with this. Because of course, everybody's got free will. Everyone can live their life and do what they want. But we do have an amazing team with us that can support us on this journey of life. And for me, knowing that, it's such an honor that we can actually work with light every single day. And it's something that I've always wanted to do. And I've always wanted to do my presenting work as well. So that's always been on one hand, but the spiritual kind of side as well has always been there. And for me, they kind of fuse together in a way, but kind of that angel side and that angel energy where people maybe go down the medium route, you know, whatever route. For me, it's definitely the angel route, and it's a pleasure, you know, to do. Ching, 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 ching.
Woohoo! Cheers for that.
No, you're very welcome. But yeah, and that's really kind of, and I've just gone with it. And even now, every single night before I go to bed, you know, I always pray. And if there's anything in the day, you know, I've always got, you know, my angel cards, your angel cards with me. And, you know, anything angel is always close. So I know, you know, physically as well, and emotionally and spiritually, they're always with me. So it's just beautiful. Yeah. And you came into my life.
Oh, yeah. Isn't that beautiful? Don't you just, who loves me and Kris together with the angels? Yeah, give it some hearts if you like, the two of us on screen together. I think it's great, a nice sparkly combination, isn't it?
It is. It really is. And I think, you know, the way that we kind of, you know, connected, and of course, then through your book as well, everything I believe is perfect timing. And one thing, you know, there's been many angel books that have come out among the years, but, you know, yours, Beverley, you know, I talk to angels for me because you can journal with it, you can make it your own with your guidance, which I think is like one of a kind. And I absolutely love it. I do. There's so many people out there do as well, but it is, and it's been, you know, monumental in my journey because now, you know, I've done angelic Reiki, which I've wanted to do for so long, as you know.
Yeah, very important. The angels say that. Yeah.
And it is, and I know that. And that weekend for me, I've wanted to do since, you know, for so long, but we've not been able to because of everything. And I've been able to do it, but who I did it with, and that weekend, it was just strange how that came to me. I didn't find that, you know, and it really, really did. And that weekend was just, you know, phenomenal. And working with the angels through that and be able to, you know, give that healing now, it's just special. So, so special because I've gone angelic healing, you know, for years, and crystal healing as well. But now to be able to give that healing properly and do something with it, you know, is magical. So yeah, so happy days to come.
Yeah, the angel say it's really important. So you were saying about the feeling the angel's presence, and that gradually came to me, the tickling on the face and the tickling on the head, and you can get it whooshing down your whole body or your arms or whatever. So it'd be really nice for everyone here today. We are going to do a Q&A for you at the end as well. So we're going to read all of your comments, but if you want to share, have you felt your angel's presence? And have you seen an angel? Have you heard an angel? Or I had somebody write to me yesterday, or claircognizance, the clear thinking and knowing, or are you somebody who thinks that that's a bit of a curse, that side of it? I don't mean that as in negatively, but as in, for those of us who are very thinking, like myself, we need meditation more than ever, but we can get a lot of messages. I'm very clairsentient like Kris, but some of us and some of you will find that it's a very underdeveloped skill for a lot of people. I'll always be grateful for actually Doreen Virtue, who I originally trained with. And she said to me once, oh, how did you know that? And I said, well, I know the answer to that for someone because it's like I have a typewriter in my head. This typewriter in my head is the words popping in. But when you're such a thinker, and the angels, they know you're a thinker, so they'll shove a load of words in and then they shove a load more words in, which are very amazing. A whole book. But it can feel too much sometimes, or it's like, oh, you're just doing you're about your everyday work, life, business, school run, whatever, and then you've got a load of angel words popping in. But then with time and with practice and with training and courses and whatever, dedication, you get to know the difference between which ones are your words and which ones are the angel giving you the words, kind of thing. So please share if you also are a bit of a thinker as well, or if that's how you get the messages. So Kris, so thank you for all the lovely hearts.
Yes.
Kris, do you want to do the honours and read some of the lovely comments and who said it?
Yeah, so we've got Chris Morgan right there. Chris said, had a beautiful rainbow greet me this morning when I got up out of bed. That's beautiful. We've got Jules Gardiner. Oh, enjoyed my videos as well. Thank you for that, Jules.
Yeah.
And a story from Jules as well said, I once had a dream a huge angel came to carry me away, and the next day I left a toxic relationship. It was so strong, and as I drove off in my car, packed to the brim, the first song that came on the radio was Robbie Williams, I'm Loving Angels Instead, and it was so strong. So just wanting to learn more about enjoying Bev's book, and I talked to angels as well. That's beautiful. Samantha Gregory as well.
Thank you, Jules.
Most days I'm suddenly drawn to look at the clock at 7:07. I believe it's a sign from the angels. And I think that, Bev, if you believe it, it is. Don't question it, really go with it. And then Judy Claire's put, I seem to have a bit of everything, seeing, feeling, hearing, but need to embrace it more. I became more aware of it since lockdown. That's interesting, that, Bev, because I wonder if more people have become aware since lockdown, because, things have been a little bit quieter. People haven't been hustle and bustling and working, the rat race that we used to do. Maybe the angels have stepped in more for people.
The angels say they have a lot more, actually. Yeah. And like Julia just said, some of it, a lot of us can get the messages in all ways. I personally get the messages from the angels in all ways. Certain ones are stronger, as in they get your attention more when they want to say no. They're like, yeah, I've got their attention. And also, like, you like to pray, and you can do like the angel prayers. I love to do an Archangel Michael one, as well as the I Talk to Angels one. Is there anything else you'd like to share about your angel journey, Kris, before we go into meditation today and connecting in with the angels all together?
Yeah, I mean, just for me, it is a magical journey, and it is that knowing. And I would just say, for me, it's just trusting. Sometimes, our brains can be so kind of wired just to be, this is it, this is our life, and if you're ever doubting that, don't doubt it, because for you've always got that connection with your guardian angel, no matter what. And my guardian angel is called Exotica as well. And I know that because, and that, like, say 17, 18, and I asked and I got it, and they spelled it out in my head, each letter, again and again and again. And I was like, oh, okay. And I've never forgotten. Now, as I've just said it, there you go. There we go. I've got tingles all the way down as well. But yeah, and I just think, if you've got that inkling and you want to grow that connection, with your angels and your guardian angel, just do it. Just do it. It's simple. It's easy to do. And I always think it is just remembering as well. It's remembering to connect.
Yeah, it's really important. And as you say, when you believe in angels, they will come to your help, and if you ask them for help, they'll give you the help. And I had somebody write to me on private message on Facebook yesterday, kind of one of the sort of begging for help messages, and I passed them over to actually a different practitioner, because they needed different things. And they felt their angels weren't there, but of course they are always there, but it's having free will. But what the person has done is they've written to me, and I've offered some guidance of who to go and see for the right thing. So they were listening, but they haven't got the help yet, but they've asked.
Yeah.
And if they're open to receiving, that will come.
And it will, and that's important, you know, and you have got to be open to receiving. And I think as well, sometimes, you know, say if it's like a job opportunity or whatever, and if you're kind of, you know, you're wanting, but you don't get off your butt and go and look for opportunities, you know, it's not going to happen. It's not going to come. You know, someone's not going to knock on the door and go, excuse me, I've got a full-time position for you. You know, you've got to put the work in as well, but they will just nudge you in the right direction. So, you know, you've got to work with them. I'd say it's the perfect team.
It is an absolute perfect team. It's like, when you know something, so the claircognizance is the knowing. You've mentioned knowing, so it can be clear thinking and knowing is like a magnetic pull to something. And like, it was over 9 or 10 years ago, I don't know, when I invited Janie Lee Grace to one of my angel workshops, and my dad used his intuition and had bought me a present to go to one of her workshops. And then before I met her, I said, would you like to come to my angel workshop? Don't know why I was inviting her, to be honest. I just was following my guidance. And then all these years later, she recommended me to my publisher. I had no intention of writing this, everyone, by the way, but the angels had other ideas. This is my second book that had no intention. And I knew when they said, would you write this angel book as part of the Janie Loves book series with Caroline Press? I was like, oh my God, I was jumping up and down. And obviously, you know, you've got to do that. But then you've got to get, as you say, you've got to get off your butt and do it. It doesn't just happen. You then have to read a deadline, and it doesn't then get published to another year later, whatever. But and then you've got to follow your guidance again. So like, I was doing an event for Spirit and Destiny magazine, which I do every week, Angels with the Angels, live on their Facebook page. And I was getting everyone in meditation the other day, and I think we'll do this in today's meditation, but I think it would be really nice that for each of our guardian angels to give you a gift today of guidance in meditation. I feel that'd be really lovely. But I shared with my mum today, and she didn't even know. I said, in my meditation, my guardian angel gave me a gift of my book. Now, this might sound really weird. Anyway, in this beautiful box was my book. And I saw my book with this gold, there was this gold, like, what's that paper called?
The tissue paper.
Gold tissue paper. It's gold tissue paper around it. But it wasn't in English. It was in other languages. Oh, but I didn't know what language. But so basically, it was showing me it was in other languages, and then it was. Then I got the word audible, because it's not an audio book yet.
No, it's not.
That was my gift. Was this is what's going to happen. I don't know where it's going to happen. I've no idea. But it's like showing you're getting visions. You can get visions. So the vision can be, you're in meditation, but it's actually very real. So yeah, have any of you experienced that? I think we've got a message come in from Kris.
You have, yeah. But about, I think, seeing is, but it's visual, hearing, and feeling for me when connecting with the angels and 2 kisses. That's from Chris Morgan. So, you know, nearly everything there as well. So that's beautiful. I think, you know, to get a bit of everything, you know, is perfect. And one question I was going to ask you, Bev, as well, I wanted a question, was, you know, if, you know, someone is working on, you know, maybe just feeling their angels more, or, you know, if they wanted to work on a connection, maybe to see an angel, can we do that?
We can. I think hanging out with you, hanging out with me, meditating more, like often when I'm going live on an event, like we both felt tickles with the angels today. Now, us feeling the tickles and passing on that is a way that the angels communicate. That is showing other people. Most people, I think, don't see angels. generally they might see them in their mind's eye in meditation, or they might see the colors of their angel or of other angels. That's more common. That doesn't mean it's common, but you know what I'm saying. I, like, for example, was doing a reading for someone. I tend to see angels more when somebody had won a reading with me the other day with Fate and Fortune magazine, and so she wanted to meet her angel. So I was like, I was quite happy to talk to her angel and meet her angel, but her angel did show herself to me. So I was able to describe the beauty of her very, very feminine, very beautiful angel with this incredible aura. So quite a clairvoyant vision but on the whole, that is not how the angels communicate with me. On the whole, it's much more of feeling. It's much more of them talking to me, words, and so many words, whooshing in with the words. But sometimes a vision. So I think the more you work with the angels, the more you will experience how you personally are supposed to receive the messages. But you won't necessarily be tickled by your angel all the time, because they want to get someone's attention, whether something's a good idea or to give them some love and support at that moment. So my angel doesn't tickle me all the time, but they will tickle me when they want me to put a message across, or for me to listen to something, or to notice something, or to take action on something. So I think the more we pass that on, I help people develop all those skills, like in angelversity and stuff. But I think it's something the angels say you can just do it anyway, with all the different tools that are out there.
You can, and it's lovely to know that. And I suppose, it's knowing and you getting used to that energy, because the energy is different, and you always know when your angels are close. And for me, I always get like pins and needles like in my arms, and my hairs stand up as well. And for me, that's like I could just be in a conversation or just saying anything, and then I'll feel it, and I'm just like, no way. And it's so beautiful to kind of think, I know what that is, but that's only just from me getting used to that energy and knowing, oh, I've got pins and needles again. What's that? It's actually me knowing what that sign is. So, if anyone is developing right now, I suppose maybe make a note, maybe a journal, in the book, and kind of, I felt this at this time, or, I keep feeling this, what is it? And, that could be your angel trying to, give you a sign.
Yeah, and also what was going on at that moment. It might be purely a beautiful experience in meditation that, I've connected you in with your angel, and then, your angel's given you a lovely hug and some tickles, or you might have felt a warmth or a loving glow or whatever. But it's like, I don't know what I'm trying to say here, Kris, but it's like, yeah, I was going to say something else, but
that's good. Well, I'll tell you what, while you're thinking, I'll read some comments that have come through, Bev.
Yeah, read the comments, please. And then we're going to go into meditation together, and then get everyone to ask it. And then we'll do meditation after that. And then we'll read I Talk to Angels together.
Oh, so excited. This one's from Margaret White. It says, I believe angels come to you in person. You don't know them, and they don't talk to you. And you think, how do you know all that, giving your messages? But it's happened to me a couple of times. So that's cool. They get messages. From Samantha Gregory, put, every day I see white feathers falling in my garden, but I'm not sure whether it's from many seagulls. We have many visits, but are they from angels? Possibly.
Let's pause there. So really, sometimes it's just birds have been there, but a lot of times it's the angels are getting us to clairvoyantly notice that feather to give you that sign that you are. I was with a friend at these beautiful gardens here the other day, and she's like, oh, what's that little feather mean? And I was like, we're on a path. We're on the right path. The angels are there for us. They're sending us love and unconditional support, or we might have been thinking something at that point when they got us to notice the feather. And sometimes they float the feather there, and other times it's simply there's a lot of birds around. But when we notice, though, it's because our angels got us to notice, or they really have planted one there for us and physically moved it.
Yeah, I also think it's beautiful when you find a feather. I really do. Julia Claire's put, my left ear is now humming. This happens a lot when I feel them around me. That's beautiful. I get a really high-pitched tone sometimes as well. So like my ear will kind of wherever I am, like block off, and then I'll just get a high pitched sound, which I always think is a download or something, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I always just say thank you.
It is, yeah. Yeah.
And then we've got Carol as well. But my ears itch a lot. I get a lot of feathers on my walks. But lately, if I ask them for guidance, I see animals like a heron or a kingfisher. And I look up to the messages. It answers what I'm seeking. And I love her. That's lovely, Carol. And then Jules has put, I see lots of white feathers. I keep a jar full of them. White, fluffy, perfect feathers. That's beautiful, Jules. And then Kris says as well, signs for me are from butterflies. How lovely is that?
That is lovely.
Beautiful,
beautiful positive transformation. So would you all like to meditate with me and Kris now and the angels? Yeah. So if you want to give it some hearts, if you'd like to meditate with us, that'd be amazing. I'm going to bring some music in. And no multitasking, everyone.
Was it unitasking you were saying about?
Yeah, unitasking. That was Tracy from Spirit and Destiny magazine. That was her word. I've never heard it before. Unitask, everyone. Unitask. One thing at a time. Let's be mindful. Mm-hmm. So we're going to meditate now and connect you in with the angels and get everyone to receive some beautiful guidance. So hearts are coming in. Everyone's ready to meditate. Beautiful. Thank you. So let's relax and meditate, everyone. Close your eyes and you can sit down or lie down for this, and just do your meditation wherever is comfortable for you. So welcome to today's sparkly angel meditation, celebrating our beautiful angel party together. The angels are kind of clapping and applauding that you love angels, really, and that you're listening to your angel and you're guided to be with us today in live and replay. So beautiful, big thank you and gratitude from us. Angels are tickling the top of my head. So just notice if you feel the presence of your angel during this meditation. They may tickle the top of your head. They may tickle your nose. And if they tickle your nose or face too much, as if a little soft, white, fluffy feather is tickling you, just tell them to calm it down. But usually it's like, woohoo, you felt the presence of your angel, which is amazing and true. Breathe and relax now. Breathing in through your nose, breathing out through your mouth and relax. Relaxing more and more on each out breath as I connect you into the angels now in the angelic realm. Starting off with your guardian angel. Apparently no Archangel Michael wants to come along first. So welcome Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, please place a blue purple cloak bubble of protection around you and me and Kris and the Beverley Densham Facebook page. And this is for you in live and replay, and that this angel meditation is for the highest good of you and everyone and everything around you. Thank you. Guardian angels, please help you and me see, hear, feel and know what the angels would love to say today. Thank you. I talk to angels prayer. Close your eyes and relax. Breathe and relax. In through your nose and out through your mouth. So this is the I Talk to Angels prayer, especially for you. Guardian angel, please surround you with your unconditional love. Shine your bright light on you for guidance, positivity, healing, happiness, and inspiration. Let your light shine on you like the sun in your life and work. Guardian angel, please help me to talk to you and to receive your guidance and love. With gratitude, I thank you. And breathe and relax or yawn. Just connecting in with your angel now. Now just change your breathing to in through your nose and out through your nose. Relax. Your angel would love to give you a gift today. I'd love to give you a beautiful gift. Your guardian angel is right next to you always. For some reason, you're much more aware of their presence right here and right now. You might be able to see your guardian angel, or you may just have a sense of the presence of your angel in front of you. they're going to hold out a gift wrapped box for you, and you're going to open it and accept this gift of guidance with love. It's a beautiful gift. You open it up and have a little peer and look inside, and you give thanks for this beautiful gift. You might be able to see the gift, hear the gift, feel the gift, or know what the gift is for you. And just daydream with your angel about this gift for a few moments. Breathe and relax. It's nice to daydream about your gifts. We're just going to thank Archangel Michael for being with you and all of us today. The archangels can be with each and every one of us, which is amazing and true at the same time. Our guardian angels like a spiritual best friend who can be with us all the time. You can also call upon out of work guardian angels too, such as guardian angels of your ancestors, which is amazing. You need a little bit of extra moral support, you've been through a little bit more stress, then just ask for an army of angels to be with you. Pick a page number now. So I'd love you to just tune in, ask your guardian angel, which is the best. If you have a copy of I Talk to Angels, pick it up and place it in prayer position or on your lap. And just tune in to the book I Talk to Angels, or pretend you're holding one if you haven't got a copy yet, or Kindle or paperback, whichever you like to use, or virtual. Just ask your guardian angel, which is the best page number for me to read today, which is going to give me the best personal guidance today. And just trust that the number that comes to you, however that number comes, is the right number, and write it down. And we'd love you to comment with what number you got. So just very slowly come out of meditation now. Take a deep breath in or yawn. Wiggle your fingers and your toes, and just have some water. And then we'd love you to comment with your page numbers. I got page 77. How are you all feeling? Did you enjoy meditation? We'd love you also to comment with what did you get a gift today? What page number did you get, Kris?
I got 87.
Oh, you got, we got a 77, and so we got a 87 from Kris and a 77 from me. Maureen put in page 134. Did you receive a gift today, Kris?
I did. I really did. And I could feel it going on my head. So it was like some kind of wreath that was placed on my head. That's what I got. And that's what I could sense as well. But I could feel it going on my head, which was just beautiful. Really beautiful. Yeah. Loving that.
Does that feel, it's a really nice thing as well. Write down what you got in meditation. It's nice to journal as well. So you can journal in my book, I Talk to Angels, or in any notebook, special notebook, about what that might mean. And you can also go even a layer deeper. You can do this today's meditation again and see if you get any more information. You can write about what that means to you. You can also see what comes in, see if there's anything else that comes. Ask your angel if there's any other information about that. I feel that's to do with your angelic Reiki. What do you think?
Yeah, I really do. Really do. And I think, it's kind of, I get a lot from it. It's just, believe in yourself. That's what I get, which sometimes, I do struggle with sometimes. I know it's all right, being all confident and things like that. But, sometimes within yourself to really, believe in yourself it takes more to do that. And which, you just should do. Everyone should believe in themselves, because if we don't, no one else will. But it is harder said than done sometimes. So yeah, definitely got that with it. And it's just kind of, for me, it's like acceptance, it'll be all right. It'll be absolutely fine. Yeah. But I could feel it on my head straight away. So big gift. It was like, there you go. Beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful. How about yourself?
I think it's practice as well, isn't it? To believe in yourself, you have to practice something to gain more and more confidence in it and get more and more results and all of that as well, isn't it?
You definitely do. I'll just read some of these comments.
Yeah, let's read your comments. So we'd love to hear what you got. Over to you, Kris.
So a lot of them. So we've got lovely Lindsay Ward right there. And Maureen got 134. That was her page. Samantha Gregory got 54. Carol, page 12. That was a beautiful and a hot white dove. That's cute. Samantha
Ooh.
Joe got 12 and 101. Julie
Ooh.
Clare got 32. Jules Gardner got 68. And Samantha Joe said thank you. And she got a horse. How cool's that?
What did she get?
A horse. That was
Oh, Samantha got a
Joe.
horse. What does that
Yeah.
mean to you, Samantha?
I love that. That could be a
Ooh,
spirit
I love
animal.
horses.
Beautiful. And Maureen Reevy said, I got a gift of a star. That's beautiful. And then Kris Morgan said, page 2. I've been seeing 2s for a few days. Ems Bailey, page 28. Samantha Gregory, I received a gift of a bullfinch. That's cool. And then Julie Charpa, I received a ring with a purple ribbon wrapped around it with a purple heart.
Oh,
that's lovely. Kris Morgan, I got a sparkly diamond round brooch. I was seeing a big pink sheet being held up and blowing in the wind. Oh, and then Jules Gardner said, white feathers with pastel tips for protection is what I got. How beautiful is that?
Oh, that's gorgeous. Thank you for sharing, everybody.
I really appreciate that.
So thank you. That's beautiful. So we've now got to decide. There's so many page numbers there, and in replay, please put your page numbers in too, because I do like to have a little nose and read of what page number you each picked. So have you? Let us know if you actually have a copy of I Talk to Angels. If you haven't, buy. And if you have, get one for a friend. If you haven't, you can get a signed copy at angeliclifestyle.com. But what I want to say is Kris and I have got to decide now which page number to read. So if you have got a copy and we don't read your page today, then please take a read. But afterwards, I always like to have a little read of what was coming up on that guidance that day. So Kris, do you want to do the honours today and ask the angels which page number we're going to read out from what you've all typed in?
Yes, I will do.
1 and 2, please.
I got 32.
Julia's 32. Go on then. So Kris is going to do the honours today and read from page 32 from I Talk.
Oh my God, right, 32. And I love this. There is nothing there. It's a blank page, but the way that I see that, Bev, is that's a new page and a blank page for a new start, new opportunity, you know, and what we've been talking about, you know, throughout all of this, Bev, is a great place maybe, you know, for everyone to get to know their guardian angel. Start to journal, because I think there's nothing better than having a blank page. Fresh start, you know, realign your energy and just go with it. I just, you know, I absolutely love that. I love that we've gone to that one. That's beautiful.
That is so funny.
I do.
And I think it's beautiful guidance what you said. And I think on different days when you do pick a blank page, I always get then guidance in of what that blank page means. And that's exactly what Kris has done today. So I think it's spot on. Should we go for a page maybe with writing this time as well? We're going to go for one.
Imagine if we get another blank page now. Let's have a look. Let's go for 101. 101.
Okay, who put 101 in? Go on then. Let's see what we got.
Imagine if it is another blank page.
That's so funny.
Let's have a look.
Here we go. Get your books out, everyone. Let's read along with Kris today. Isn't this fun?
101.
Do you know, Kris, we get a lot more people showing up than when I do it on my own.
It's fun though. I mean, this is, you know, something we've never done before, Bev. You know, it's completely brand new, and it's just a beautiful, light-hearted space to talk about angels. I mean, what could be more better than that? And we've had a little bit of a celebration as well. Yeah.
Okay, go for it, Kris. Page 101.
Right, at the top of the page is a tip. The key is to take some guided action to follow at the relevant time. Give yourself permission to bring more happiness into every area of your life. That's a tip. And that's lovely, that, Bev, as well. So starting, it said the angels encourage you to bring happiness and happy moments into every single day of your life. If you ask for more happy moments, focus more on looking and expecting more happiness to arrive, and ask yourself, How can I bring more happiness into both my life and the lives of others today? You will see such a difference. Now, on a weekly or daily basis with a day planned, you can ask yourself how you can enjoy more happiness and joy in that area of your life. Let's look at the 7 main areas of your life now: your health, wealth, and money, friends and family, your career, personal and spiritual development, fun and hobbies, and your home. Important things there. It says, pick one area to start with that day and think to yourself, how can I make this part of my life happy and more enjoyable today? Try it, it works. Often it's about attitude, even something as simple as planning to be somewhere early, therefore enabling you to have a peaceful journey with plenty of extra time in case of roadworks or traffic delays can turn your whole day around. You can go even further by offering random acts of kindness on the way, such as letting other cars out of junctions and roads and putting a smile on others' faces too. You may find that a small shift in your schedule planning can make all the difference, which is so true. And it really is. And I think, kindness, we forget to do it because we're wrapped up in our world and, we're the most important person right now on the world. But if you go out there and you're nice to someone and you do something, that feeling of doing that, you can't beat it. And we've all had it. We just don't do it enough. And I'm so guilty of that. I really, really am.
I wouldn't agree.
Oh.
I don't agree, everyone. Kris, since I met Kris, he always said to me every time he's left me a little voice message or a message, or even after the first time we chatted on the phone, you were like, if you need any help, if I can do anything, just please ask. And it's like lockdown happened. It's like, well, actually, not many people have said that to me, but Kris, I've just met him and he's one of those few amazing people that actually bothers to say it, and actually I think actually means it. I could pick up the phone to Kris have a good old with the angels.
But we did meet, Bev. We did meet right at the beginning of lockdown, straight away, like right at the beginning, and we've been in contact all the way through, which has been lovely. So if you think like January and February, I didn't know who Beverley Densham was. And I didn't. And it is strange, how people do come into your life at the right time. And I do think, my angels, really guided me to you, which has been lovely.
Yeah, it's lovely. Thanks, Kris. So who picked that actual page 101? Who was that?
That was
what does that mean
Samantha
to you? Who
Joe.
actually picked that page? Pardon?
Samantha Joe picked it.
So Samantha, thank you for picking that page. What did it mean to you today? And what did that, is there anything on those questions? Because I think it's nice when you have a bit more time, you can actually journal with the book or with a notebook about, okay, should we go for one of the questions for everyone? How can I make this part of my life happy and more enjoyable today? So we could go for any area really, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Well, how can I bring more happiness into both my life and the lives of others today? I think for me, I feel like it's just showing up for this today, to be honest.
Well, it is. It definitely is. And I think, we've never done this before, but
no,
this has made me happy.
Yeah, made me really happy too. Thanks everyone for coming, but we're really happy.
Yeah, we really are. And I hope, everyone watching it, will have a bit of a spring in the step and, having and doing something like this. It just, I think, people will feel better. So then they'll go on. Maybe, I always think, send a text or give someone a call you've not spoke to for ages and just to see how they are. Because sometimes just someone asking and bothering, it might be a little thing for you, but it could be a massive thing to someone else and really brighten their day and pass that on. Because I think if one person does it, the other person does it, the other person does it, then that's a beautiful thing you've started.
Yeah, and talking about that, something I was talking in my podcast, and that's exactly why I invited my mum to my podcast. Normally, I only invite angels. As you know, I've never had a human guest ever.
You've not.
I've never I didn't think I was ever going to invite a human being, but for some reason, I was guided to invite my mum. Why? Because twice this week, some of you have needed that. Okay, me to encourage you, like Kris said, pick up the phone, send a message to someone, but also we need to keep up the connection. Some people, the angels are saying about my clients in Ireland, they're in lockdown at the moment again for 6 weeks. We need the human connection. So, but if you pick up the phone, you pick up the phone or send a message saying, oh, do you want to meet up on FaceTime or even on the telephone and pick an angel card together? That is a beautiful way to communicate, and them even more likely to say yes to meet up with you for a cup of tea or a glass of bubbly.
I think that, Bev, I mean, that's, you know, it's not just you being there. You've thought about it. It's like a gift. And I think that, and it is a gift. And someone doing that, you know, if they've got, you know, your cards or anyone's cards to do that, if someone did that to me, I'd be like, oh my God, I'm so there. But, you know, the thought that's gone into it, that's beautiful. It really, really is.
Yeah, and I didn't feel bad today. My mum's favourite deck's not my card. It's not my card. It's another deck, and that's okay, Mum. There's loads of good. That's the great thing. There's so many good decks out there. So what we'd like to do next. So I think that's a really nice bit. I think we'll finish today with an angel card at the very end. Have you got? We were aiming for 45 minutes for you. We're on our last little stretch here. We're going to read your comments. Have you got any Q&A time? Have you got any questions for Kris or me?
Yeah. Or Bev as well. I'll just read some of these out, Bev, as well.
Yeah, let's please read the messages, because it's all about you.
It is, definitely is. So got Samantha Joe said, thank you very much, but I am kind and caring, but lately not happy. So thank you, angels, for reminding me to be happy, which is beautiful. Samantha Gregory, kindness and happiness and smiling is infectious, which it is. When you see someone on the street and they're smiling, you smile back. It's like a yawn when someone yawns. I usually yawn as well. Kris Morgan said, giving gratitude for all the good things in your life really helps to start shifting your life into one of more positivity, which is lovely. Yeah. And Samantha Joe said, thank you. Very true. Need to hear, need to net into my gratitude thinking daily, which is good. Love that.
Yeah, lovely. Right, everyone, have you got any questions, Q&A time? Any questions, any other things you'd like to share or question for Kris, me and the angels? Otherwise, we're also going to finish with a card. Kris, do you want to do the honours and pick a card, whichever deck you want to go for?
Yeah, I will. Hello. Hello. Whose deck have I always got? But one thing, I mean, Bev, I've got to say, you know, your deck is the only deck that I can comfortably fit in my hand. Perfectly. Ah. And I love, and they remind me of like your traditional kind of playing cards, which for me is the right size, because some, they're about that big. And you're like, I throw them everywhere. It's not good.
Yeah, my Happy Kids cards are a nightmare. They're humongous. I do love them so much. I use them every day. Anyway, go for it with a card for everyone, please. What is the best message that's going to help everyone at the end to finish today?
I will. Angel, give the messages through. Oh, there we go. I'll get this one. Oh, wow. Kind. Can you see that?
Oh, gosh, that's so spot on.
How strange is that? Wow, I love that. So the card is kind. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself permission to treat yourself. Ask your guardian angels to find lots of ways of being kind. You deserve it. There you are. If that's proof, the angels are with us through all this. It's what we've been talking about, you know, so much. The card for you, if you're watching this now or on a replay, you know, it's still as valid now as it ever was. And be kind to yourself as well, because we do forget that sometimes.
Yeah. And our guardian angels there to help us, you know, with that kindness as well, I think, and look at things from that different angle and perspective. My son always laughs so many times over the last, I don't know how long I've been into angels. The letters of angle spell angel, meaning you've got the innate wisdom of the angels within you. But it's true. And I think it's just so synchronistic that you were talking about kindness and then you picked the kind card out, 33 cards. It's obviously the perfect message to finish with today, isn't it?
It really is. And, you know, I've got to say, you know, for you, Beverley, you know, thank you for this. Some comments have just come through, Bev, as well. So let's have a look. So Kris Morgan's put, giving gratitude for all good things in your life. That's great. Samantha Joe's put, thank you, very true to hear gratitude. Kris has put, I always love using Bev's cards. Samantha Gregory's red heart. Jules has put, wonderful. Carol's put, I love it when they give confirmation with cards and messages. They should do. Maureen's put, that was a perfect card for today. I've had treated myself half the day for their angel party. So have we, Maureen, so have we.
Oh.
Jules has put a wonderful time. Thank you both so much. Please have another angel party soon. I think we've got to, Bev. And then Samantha Joe says, I love the cards and helping children is amazing with the cards. Yeah.
Oh.
They are. And they're for kids, but of course, you know, they're for adults as well, which I love. Complete dual purpose.
Oh, that'd be so funny if I picked the kind one. No, I didn't. Oh, it's a shame. It's a shame. That'd have been so good.
Oh, Bev.
I love it when you get a snap card. Anyway, it says, I have a lovely family. I love spending time with family I love and trust.
No, it's lovely, which is nice. And having a family.
Yeah, the angel's like tickling my ear now.
There you are. That's
what
good.
were you going to say, Chris?
I just said having a family, you know, and just being with your family is, I know we've been with a lot of people right now, you know, for a long time, but just remembering, you know, we're lucky to have a family because we are, and to have that close connection as well. So yeah, for me, that's big. We just got another comment coming from Carol, but thank you both so much. It's been lovely and such a tonic with both of you. You must do it again. Loving Bev's book. And then Kris Morgan put, thank you, Bev and Chris. Well, I mean, for me, Bev, for you, thank you for the opportunity, you know, to be on your page, celebrate, you know, your 4444, you know, followers. It's even more than that now, so it's ever growing. You know, thank you, you know, for the book, of course, and you know, the cards, you know, that I use and work with every single day. You know, I said the start of my journey, you know, you're well on yours, which is beautiful, but you've been nothing but a support for me since the beginning. So thank you very much.
So thank you, Chris, for coming, and thank you everyone for coming to our angel party, which clearly they liked and they want to see us again. I feel like we could have a radio show or something.
We could, definitely something.
We could have a radio show, couldn't we? But we like seeing you like this as well.
And you as well.
It's all good. But yeah, thank you so much for coming to today's angel party, everyone, and share with your friends and keep enjoying your angels every single day. And thank you, Chris, and thank you, angels, for today. And lots and lots of love. And I'll work out how to finish the live now.
Thanks, guys.
Wish me luck. Lots of love, everyone. Thank you so much for coming.